Sunday night again. Not dinner, not deadlines. Something smaller and stranger creeping in since Maya left her office job for freelance work. Her deposit this month is bigger than her old salary ever was. So why does opening the banking app feel like bad news? At her old job, deductions vanished automatically. This time, the full amount lands untouched. Nothing was taken. That should feel good. A message pings from her old coworker complaining about a slow workday, paid regardless. Maya reads it twice on a bus seat saying nothing. Somewhere across town, her old desk chair sits empty. No one filled it. The job simply stopped meeting a person in it. She starts doing rough math on a napkin, guessing at percentages she's never had to calculate before. The numbers don't agree twice. An IRS envelope has sat on her shelf for 6 days. She knows what it probably says. She still hasn't opened it. A friend at the park says she just sets aside a little each month. Maya nods, unconvinced. It sounds too simple to be true. No talking, just water running over her hands longer than it needs to, like she's trying to rinse away a question. Whatever this new kind of paycheck really is, Maya decides tonight she'll understand it, not just survive it. She reaches for the envelope. Her old pay stub did the work quietly. Federal tax, state tax, Social Security, Medicare all gone before she ever saw the number. Sending her first invoice felt like a small milestone. No pay stub came back, just a bank transfer and a lot of quiet. At her old job, her employer quietly paid half of a tax she never noticed. Now that other half has a new owner, her. On hold bill, and Cern's line for 40 minutes, Maya realizes her old health plan simply ends the day her badge stops working. In the grocery aisle, she puts a jar back on the shelf. Not because she can't afford it, but because she isn't sure yet. Payday used to be a fixed date on a calendar. Now it's whenever a client's accounting department finally gets around to it. She finds an old 401k statement in a drawer. Her employer used to add money just for her showing up. That stopped too. Some months bring 3 projects. Others bring none. The rent due date never adjusts to match. That mismatch is its own kind of stress. Her mother asks why she doesn't just have taxes taken out like normal. Maya tries to explain. It takes longer than either expects. By 1 in the morning, she's built a spreadsheet with 6 tabs and no real confidence any of them are right. She types a message asking a former coworker how they handled their own freelance taxes. She deletes it before sending. Not yet. The frustration is real, but so is the pattern behind it. To fix what's broken, Maya first needs to see how the old system actually worked. Behind every old paycheck sat a quiet machine, automatic withholding, matched taxes, benefits enrollment, all running without her ever touching a lever. Picture every paycheck sliced before it reaches your hands, a piece per federal tax, a piece per state, gone before you decide anything. That tax split from before has a name, FICA. On a W-2 job, your employer quietly pays half. As a 1099 worker, you pay both halves alone. That combined burden has a name, self-employment tax, roughly 15% layered on top of regular income tax most people already expect. That bigger 1099 check from the very first scene was never fully hers. A third of it already belongs to taxes she hasn't paid yet. Employer health plans are subsidized quietly, often thousands of dollars a year. The company simply absorbs without ever showing the real price tag. health coverage, retirement matching, paid leave, unemployment insurance, one by one. Each benefit that used to run in the background quietly disappears. The IRS doesn't wait until April anymore. 4 separate deadlines throughout the year now expect a portion paid in advance on trust. Gets too low on those quarterly payments and a small penalty letter arrives later, a quiet reminder that estimates were never optional. Not everything tilts against her. A portion of her home office, her laptop, even mileage to client meetings, all now legitimately deductible. There's no automatic 401k match anymore, but a self-employed retirement account called a SEP IRA can hold far more than most employees realize. The system was built around steady paycheck withholding. Quarterly estimates simply recreate that same steady rhythm for people paid irregularly instead. A new envelope arrives. This time, Maya opens it standing at the door, reading it once, and setting it down without dread. Legally, she isn't just doing freelance work anymore. She's running a small, one-person business, whether or not she's ever thought of it that way. Withholding, match taxes, benefits, quarterly timing, none of it is random. It's a system Maya can finally see clearly enough to plan around. Understanding the mechanism helped, but Maya still hasn't fixed anything. Knowing why a problem exists and solving it are two very different things. Her first fix was simple: save a little from every check. No percentage, no formula, just a vague feeling of responsibility. By March, the jar is nearly empty and her first quarterly payment is due. She picks 20% because it sounds reasonable. It isn't based on her actual tax bracket, her state, or her self-employment tax rate. She buys the cheapest health plan she can find online. Only later does she discover it barely covers anything she'd actually need. Client payments, groceries, rent, and business expenses all move through one account. By tax season, untangling it will take days. Every receipt, every invoice, every half-finished plan lives in the same overstuffed folder. Organization was always the plan. It just never happened. A quick search brings 10 different answers from 10 different strangers. None of them know her specific state, income, or business structure. She finds a tax professional's number twice. Both times, she closes the app before calling, telling herself it's probably too expensive. When the real number finally arrives, it's larger than her guess, larger than her jar, and tangled up in an account she never separated. A small late fee sits at the bottom of the notice, not devastating, just an avoidable cost from guessing instead of planning. Every failed attempt shared the same flaw. She relied on remembering and trying harder, when what she actually needed was a structure that didn't depend on memory. Nothing about the tax code changed. What changes now is how Maya decides to meet it, with a system, not a promise to try harder. The first real fix costs nothing but a form, a separate business account so every dollar has a clear single purpose. This time the number comes from her actual bracket and self-employment tax rate, not a guess that sounded reasonable at the time. Every incoming payment now automatically splits itself, one portion moving straight into a tax holding account before she can spend a cent of it. The same 4 dates from before are still circled on her calendar. This time, each one has a payment already scheduled ahead of it. This time she compares real coverage details side by side, not just the sticker price, and picks a plan that actually protects her. The same kind of folder from before now holds labeled tabs for income, expenses, and receipts, each paper finally living somewhere on purpose. The call she almost never made turns out to be 40 minutes, a flat fee, and more clarity than months of guessing ever gave her. The retirement account she learned about weeks ago is no longer just an idea. Today she actually opens it and starts funding it. Instead of a 6-tab spreadsheet at midnight, she photographs each receipt the moment it happens, letting a simple app sort the rest. Another slow month arrives, same as before. This time a small buffer in her account absorbs the gap without a single missed bill. This time when her mother asks how it all works, Maya explains it in 2 clear sentences instead of 10 confusing minutes. A small printed business card now sits under a magnet on her fridge. Not for clients, just for her, as a quiet daily reminder. The same kind of napkin math from months ago now takes 30 seconds, because she finally understands exactly what each number represents. A friend just went freelance and texts a nervous question. This time Maya doesn't delete anything, she just answers, clearly and calmly. Separate account, calculated percentage, scheduled payments, real insurance. None of it requires her to remember everything anymore. It simply runs. The system won't remove every hard month ahead, but Maya no longer walks towards Sunday night wondering what she's forgotten. Sunday night again. Same clock, same kitchen, same hour. This time, nothing is creeping in. It's just Sunday, and that's enough. That old empty chair across town never needed to be filled again. It simply became someone else's story, not a loss in hers. Her old co-worker's message finally gets a reply. Not envy this time, just genuine warmth for a life that simply took a different shape. If she could go back, she wouldn't tell herself to worry less. She'd say the system matters more than the willpower ever did. Another envelope arrives today. Maya opens it standing up, glances at it, and moves on with her afternoon. It's just mail now. 1099 or W-2. The paycheck was never really the problem. Understanding it was. And now, finally Sunday nights feel like just another evening.